Assalamu alaikum dear students. My name is Muhammad Asif, and in this video lecture series we are learning visual programming course. Students, this is our week number 7, lecture number 12 and clip number 2. Students, in our previous lecture we have learned about the abstraction in C Sharp, and we have also learned the syntax and solved the programming example. And inshallah, in this video lecture, first we will be learning about the interface and the syntax of the interface. Inshallah, at the end, we will also be solving a programming example within the C Sharp.
Interface in C Sharp, that is, what is interface? Interface is nothing but a collection of methods and property declaration. It is another way to achieve the abstraction in C Sharp. In object-oriented programming, the interface allow you to specify a set of function, the function signatures, and hide the implementation of those functions in an implementing the class. As we have already learned in our previous lecture that what is abstraction and what do we mean by the abstraction. But abstract class, we have abstract methods and non-abstract methods. But now we have another interface, we have another topic, that is interface. Interface is nothing but just a collection of methods where we will be just declaring the abstract methods, only the abstract methods. So we can also achieve the encapsulation, hiding the inner information from the user with the help of interface. So this is how the interface is. How to define an interface? Interface is declared by using the interface keyword. It provides the abstraction, means all the method in an interface are declared with the empty body. As I already told you that within the body of the interface we will be having only the abstract method, only the declaration, and all the fields will be by default public. So a class that implement an interface must implement all the methods declared in an interface. It means that the methods declared within the interface class must be implemented within the class. We can say it will be first inherited in the class, then we will be implementing those methods as we already did in our last lecture using the abstract class. And what is the difference between the class and interface? A class has both the definition and implementation features, whereas the interface has a power to define, to declare only the methods or the properties. Class can be instantiated, but interface cannot be instantiated. You can create the object, the instance of an object that can implement the interface. So with the help of interface, we can also achieve multiple inheritance. As we already discussed in our previous lecture, that multiple inheritance is not possible within the C Sharp, but with the help of interface we can achieve this method, that is multiple inheritance, using interface. Now let's see what is the syntax of the interface. So as you can see, first we will be having the interface keyword, then name of the interface. It should be anything. Then body of the interface, and within the body we will be having only the abstract methods, only the declaration of the functions, but without the abstract keyword. And these methods will be implementing within the child class, but first we must be inheriting the interface class within the derived class. So after inheritance, we will be implementing all those methods of the interface class in our derived class. So let's see how it will be implemented within the C Sharp. So let's write code for the interface. Students, I have already opened the project with a name interface in C#. So we are writing the code for the interface. First we will be having the interface keyword, then name of the interface, let's say ABC underscore I, mean that I am indicating about the interface, then body of the interface. Now within the body we will be declaring a function, that is abstract function. Let's say the return type is void, then name of the function is ftn, and then the brackets semicolon. So this is abstract class, but you can say it abstract function, but without the abstract keyword. And this function will be implemented within the child class, but before implementing we must be inheriting this interface like ABC. So this is how we are just inherited. Now we will be implementing same signature void, then ftn, so let's see, printing a simple small message. This is interface class function. So let's create the object of the class program. Let's see program ob is equal to new and program. So now let's call this function ob dot, if you can see the function is available in the IntelliSense. So let me add one more line, console dot read key. Now let's execute this code, press F5. So there is an error message. Okay, we haven't, by default it is a public, but within the chat you must be writing the access specifier. So after writing the access specifier, it will be execute. You can see this is interface function. Student, we can also define more than one interface class. Let's see, xyz underscore I. Let's see, return is nothing. Then let's say ftn2, declare a function. Now we have a interface number 1 and interface number 2, so you can achieve multiple inheritance within the C#. Student, we have already inherited one interface, so if we want another interface, separate this with the comma xyz. You can see the second interface is available. Now you can access the second interface as well. So you must have to implement the second interface. Let's say copy and paste function 2, and this is function 2 interface. So let's call this function ob.ftn2. So now the second interface is also exists. So this is how we will be achieving the multiple inheritance. So if there is third interface, just write the comma and write the name of the interface. And you can also inherit them like this. First interface is inherited within the second interface. Let's say this one is inherited within the XYZ I interface, and these two is connected with a class, mean a child class. So XYZ should be connected. So ABC, the class is connected with the ABC, and XYZ is connected with the class, and XYZ is also already connected with the ABC interface. So we can also connect them like this, and you will see these two functions will be accessible. So students, this is how the interface works, and this is how the interface should be implemented within the child class. So I think this is enough for today's lecture. So far we have learned that what is interface and what is the syntax of interface, and also we have implemented interface and achieved multiple inheritance. So student, if you have any question regarding the interface, you may ask me on my official email address that is asif@northern.edu.pk. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.